Now, this is obviously if you need to lose weight, not just kidding, but this is true. This is something that's really happening in UAE. I'll tell you more. Coming up next on Virgin.
The chart, what you are seeing on that chart is very clear. I hope it's very clear on your end. I hope it's very clear on your end. Oh my, it's not that clear, right? Oh my god. No. I think it's clear. So I'll be live both on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, so let me just go through the comment section in the meantime. Anthony Dukradil.
How it works is they got a bunch of cash prizes, and for the person who like loses the most weight, they'll give 300 euros per kilo.
Yes, hello. So I'll be both live on YouTube and TikTok so that everyone can see the chat. Can see the chat before we get to the entry points. Can see the chat before we get to entry points.
Some prizes still from Jamak Riverside Views. Now this is a stay at the Paramount Hotel Dubai.
So this is my point of interest. That's my point of interest, guys. That's my point of interest. For anyone who's just there, this is my point of interest. And what I'm expecting from this market. This is Asian. This is Asian part. And from that Asian part, this is the Asian liquidity. So I expect market to create a market shift. This is a market shift. This is the market shift. So from this market shift, we leave it as new, protecting it like this. We protect this, and then we now get an entry here. So that is what I'm looking at. Chigawayu, I'm good. Please sell at. Join Telegram and say, and I am live on YouTube, so you can see the chat, and I'm explaining that. So that is what I'm focusing, and it will be so quick. You can see we are almost at that entry point. So with this liquidity, you can just create a one candle, and then we make this entry. We execute a very quick, and the first target is around 10, here 10. And you can now start feeling this all. This will be maybe internal, and we look below. So that's what I'm looking at. That's my focus. That's my focus.
Investment tips by IG. Did you know you could have seen more than 100% growth in your investments in the last 2 years with stocks like Nvidia,
That's my focus.
Coinbase, and Uber? It's not too late to start. Invest in stocks with IG today and take control of your future. It costs you nothing to get started. Invest smarter. Visit IG.com. Past performance is not necessarily a reliable indicator of future results. Your capital is at risk. IG is regulated by the DFSA.
Yep. Sell.
Are you ready to empower
Man of
your
money.
drive? Feel the power.
I've already shared the
65
signal
HP and go
in
from
my
0
premium.
to 100 in just
I've already shared the
5.7
signal in my premium.
seconds with the GAC
So I've already shared this signal. So I'm just monitoring right now for entries. I'm here for entries. So if you're not in premium and you're not in my telegram, you can just watch the chat on YouTube or you to watch on YouTube. When I'm entering, I'll tell you. I was watching this also about the Fed, everything here is going on. So let's just get ready. So repeat, bro, repeat what you have just said. On that chat, let me repeat it. I mean, this is a market structure shift. I'm expecting market to give us something like this, market structure shift. So this is the Asian liquidity. These all are liquidities, what we're looking for. Though from this year, I was looking for this entry because of this liquidity. So that's why we were reacting here and came down. But we never took this out, so market kept going. So if we feel this get something like this here, market will just react, create that, and then we mitigate now entries here and swoop down, clearing this all, and we target here. Here being fast TP, and we can target here as 3. Is that very okay? Mohammed, is it okay? Can you repeat it, guys?
So I have 3 things to do this weekend. Shopping, and shopping.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't watch the chat. I'm explaining the chat on YouTube.
DIB Millionaire Days are here. Use your DIB Visa card and turn every purchase into a winning opportunity. Get 1 entry for every 1,000 dirham spent locally and 2 entries for every 1,000 dirham spent internationally.
Yeah.
From February 10th to
This is
April
running.
10th, 2025. Dubai Islamic Bank.
How are you, bro? I'm good.
For details and TNC, visit DIB.
Jabar, how are you?
MIL.
Guys, if you join that link on YouTube, just tap the like. Tap the like. The guys, you're already 49, you tapped only 13. If you just join, tap it. Where? Niambia they know. I don't know why. Why is it reacting? Oh, 5. We have 30 minutes to news. For the guys who are watching on YouTube and the ones who are watching on TikTok, we have 30 minutes to news. Neymar, I'm waiting automation sell from there. Yes, when we create the only one market structure shift, and then we react down, we create another, something like an imbalance. This one, what I'm explaining on that YouTube, this one. This is where now we'll be supplying very clear to down, clearing this out. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. Yep. I'm also doing good data power.
England cricket captain Jos Buttler admits that they'll need to...
Here is another protected zone that I don't want to see market. If market closes below this on this here, and we get one candle without a fake out, this fake outs like this, we will now look for entries from there. Yeah, so I'm focusing on this round. So that's the chart I'm focusing on. You live on, yeah, I'm live on YouTube. I'm explaining this chart, it's live on YouTube right now. Join it. I'm explaining what the chat I've already shared on Telegram.
Hornsby's electric pickup in a crash after its supposed self-driving system drove it head-on into a power pole in Nevada instead of being concerned about...
Guys on YouTube, like that like. Already like 14 and you are 49. Keep liking. If you just join live.
Kind of surprising. A lot of people getting more and more comfortable with the idea
I've nothing in the comments, so let me go through
an
the
AI significant other. We'll talk about that. Plus, my 2-second trailer game for a stay at the Paramount Hotel Dubai coming up.
Yeah, I'm not taking that trade. Mustafa, I'm not doing that trade. So those are my entries I'm looking at. So that's it. That's what I'm expecting. That's my guys. You're having only 24 minutes to news. Yeah. So if news is going to give us this push, let me show you the push that I'm expecting from that news. If I'm going to get this push, I want candle from this push. It will break this 1 hour. Boom. To almost 32. To almost this one of 31 to 29. But my entries are from 29. Alright. When we get this one push, we now expect a low. After pushing, we expect a one low like this, and now mitigate now one entry. Boom, clearing 10, and we expect this to be cleared maybe to 98, and we target 76 below this all liquidities. It cannot be right now immediately, but we cannot finish New York before that. But anyway, let's see what is happening here also on fundamentals. You can see what is going on fundamentals. It's very tricky. That's why we'll be focused on it. We'll be very, very cautious and focus on what we are just going to trade. Exactly what we are going to trade and where we are going to trade. Maybe the news we can expect a high point and then down. Yeah, Mohammed Mustafa. Brussels now. I've explained it, Mr. Name. Niaje mkubwa sana. For anyone who's just joining here, you want to see the chat? It's running right now on YouTube. Guys, let's like. The what I'm explaining here is what it's running on YouTube. Here's only fundamentals. As you can see, is fundamentals, which will be before news. I'll be putting this to be running. Right now it's radio because also we are live on YouTube to avoid some of copyrights. Yeah, guys, let's like that. Yeah, you are. When you tell that YouTube. Like the live. Like the live, put on the bell. Pin ile namba yako ya SAF nilipoteza. Okay, no problem. You SAF.
We are the UAE's #1 music station.
Number music station. Yeah, you can see what is happening. You can see what is happening right now. The chat. So I said, guys, we need to get out of this zone. Since morning we've been here, so we need to break this one now. By the time we're getting that news, we make one move, very clear move to almost. But this one to be protected. Should not take this out. So that one is protected. That was protected, guys. I want that to be protected. We create only one market structure shift. After creating this market structure shift, this one is an expectation of that market. So after that, we now mitigate ourselves. Very good. And we look for this one. That's almost 300 pips down. 300 pips down. So we can look for very good money. You can get very good money maybe. With a risk of 30 pips. So that is a very big ratio. You see what happened yesterday? Boom. You see this? And this was what I was explaining on, when was it? Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. From this liquidity, guys, I told you, let's look for this liquidity. You see what it fell yesterday? Boom, picking it out. Check where it's looking for. If we make this market structure shape, we'll still sweep here. That one is almost 400 plus 700 pips down. And you know gold can feel it even today or tomorrow. Guys, the money that is in market right now, I don't know. After these fundamentals that is happening in the US, I don't know if market is still going to be volatile like this. Maybe it will consolidate for a while. Yeah, 20 guys already like the live there. Let's push these legs if you are here. Let's push both. Wherever you are, when you are watching this and this, unless YouTube you only like once. Here you can tap. YouTube is just make a one like. If you are in YouTube, just join and make that one like, guys. Already the guys who have joined on that YouTube, there are more than 100. But I can see only 20 likes. Ratio of 1 to 5. Neymar. 30 minutes time frame, kuna order block at 27, 37, 31, 40. Then put in kuna sell orders most. Yes. Lakini unajua I will not go with that order block. Unajua mbona? If we go to 37, it will not still give us a shift. It will give us a continuation of a trend. So let's see the first shift. If we hit at 7, it will only be a reversal, but it will continue buy. Let me show you. If we get a very strong buy once to 37 or 38, I will not expect to make sales to these zones. I would just expect just scalping reversal, but not going to down. It will just continue with the up again. We'll start another new rally. You know? Yeah.
Virgin Radio.
Yeah. Okay. Nima nataka hiyo namba. I'll give you after this live. Bro, King Chess a long time, man. What happened, bro? Long time. Your name is a gangster. Go buy or sell. Check the chat. It's live on YouTube. It's running. Mpotea niache. Niko manze. Niko hapa tu. Niko streets. I love you. Niko streets manze. Maybe it's just Jagamugo. Maska. How are you? How are you now? Yeah. It's running, and I've explained the chart on YouTube. Yeah, I've explained the chart. I'm going through the post comment section on YouTube and here. If you've not understood anything there, I'll just write it down and you will see it. Maskani, here is Mustafa. Oh, on YouTube is Mustafa. Here is Maskan. So I will need to know why you're not coming live on TikTok. I'm live right now on TikTok. You know, on TikTok the problem when I show the chart, but it's okay now because right now I'm running through fundamentals here on TikTok and I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. So you can, if you want to see the chart, you can go to YouTube. You can see the YouTube chart is running and I'm explaining both. When I'm explaining, I'm writing here down. So you are getting everything, me everywhere and you. Yeah. So you can put all your system, put your phone and laptop, Yeah, when you're explaining something, when you're entering, we enter together. So I'll be putting out on YouTube aside my MT5 so that you can see my entries.
Riverside views, 1 and 2 bedroom riverfront apartments available from 888,000
Aye.
dirhams. Visit tonight.properties.com for more.
YouTube leo speaker. Hey, what's up? Hey, manze leo nikalala tu maina kiogea. I think okay. Someone is I think Colin is a swipe Adi 29 or 3. Yep. Yeah, so we think we are almost the same. We are looking the same opinion. That's how much pips we look for today. I've said the pips that we are looking today. If we are getting the exact, we can set the limits order. Don't set the limits order when we are receiving this with news. We can just relax, and then after that sweep eye, we're going to enter. I'm your big fan, man. After 2 years, in a circle, respect, man. And I know these old guys. When I see you, I know how many guys are missing. And even everyone knows who is missing. Someone was asking, where is Abud? Where is this guy? Where is this guy? Where is what's the name? But some guys changes the names here. So if you just joined right now, on my bio, I think I should be pinning the link here. Mustafa, you should be a moderator to pin the link here. Because you are always everywhere. Yeah, you're very right. Mash, what about it? Hey, Mateo, same way. Hey, nimeshtuka aje. Nimeshindwa na siku na huyu jamaa. Abud just went missing all of a sudden. And he was not someone to say he's going to blow account and give up on market. No. Guys, if you went everywhere, like, I think I'm going to just join the YouTube. And he lost once, Joe. Yeah, you know, it happens, and someone gives up. But he was not that one person to give up, and he was not risking too much, and he was very good in managing the risk. And also he was sharing his own setups before he enters the trade. Yeah, he was very good in risk management. So I don't expect to say about just law of everything. Maybe he's not around our matrix. Any updates? Join, check on YouTube. Updates right now that is running. The chat is running, So if you go there, I've already marked the zone that you are looking for and the reasons you are looking this zone. Yeah, and what you're expecting from that news. Wewe ni mkuniaze respect aya azu. Yesterday I missed a big flow, but anyway, I love your analysis. Thank you so much, sir. Sahib Jan. Where's your YouTube link? Oh, so you're in a circle. It's in my Telegram. I already sent the link, the live link on Telegram. Both YouTube, TikTok and YouTube. I already sent both. Yeah, I already sent on Telegram. Yeah, I sent both on Telegram. New York session. The New York session. Leave alone the morning one. We were live in the morning, but that was just running. I just left it running and you did just bro. I am new ID. I am Ali. Oh. AG. I have played tech from 29. Neymar, this is the Neymar. Is this the gonna continue on camping for entries? I will just watch it. Don't worry. We must make something out of it. Nimekutumia message inbox Neymar. Okay, no problem. My ID is Ali. Okay, Ali. Now I can change your Telegram. Oh, to join my Telegram, guys. The link here is on my bio. Oh man. I'm learning Swahili, Ali. Yeah, learn Swahili. The link is on my Telegram. I can see so many people already on YouTube. I don't know. I can explain to you. Whatever you just join, just join and like. Put a like. I'm learning Swahili. So many guys can teach you Swahili here. Right, so to check the chat, join my link here on my bio. I don't know if I can pin the link. Let me pin the link here. I cannot pin the link. I don't know why. So anyway, we are running that setup. Maybe we're having the setup. The link here is on my bio. Check the bio. Check on my bio. Tap the bio. Tap the bio. Tap the bio. Tap this bio. Let me show you. Let me show you. Tap the bio. We have that link here. Tap this link. Yeah, it will take you direct. It will take you direct to my Telegram. Yeah, you see? That's my Telegram. Yeah. So that's the YouTube link there. So that's the YouTube link. Yeah. So that's the YouTube link for anyone who does. Champion is coming with Miss Kenya. Oh. Ah. Okay, I know what you're just saying now.
Feeling good on your Thursday ride home. Virgin Radio 104.4.
We're going to search name Akim on Telegram 10.9k. Yeah, it's 10.9k. What is going on? Check the chat, guys. Let's go to the chat.
Let's see if we can get you one. Thanks to Damac Riverside.
Any comment? Yo,
Tell me
Oscar
what
Dave.
2-second trailer here.
Yeah,
2-second
let me check the chat. So with this news, we are having 8 minutes to news. We're having 8 minutes to news. We are having 8 minutes to news. So guys, let me just go. So I'm expecting this price to be reacting above here first. Before we start selling this going down, I'm expecting this price to break once I create this market structure shift, which is the liquidity that it will be created for this market to mitigate these sales out. We create it down, sweep this Asian high liquidity again, and now come down once. Yeah. So that's what I'm expecting from that market. That's my target. And this price should not go above. It should not give us above around 39. That will give us a continuation. It will reverse, but it will give us a continuation. It should not go above 39. So we should be creating as low as 32 and below down. That is a one candle, and then we now look for mitigation. Don't put, I've shared the signal, but don't put limits, because that's news. Wait for market structure shift, and then we enter. Both side, guys, you like the live. Let's get 10,000 here. Everyone will just appear at the live on YouTube, like also. Not sending love on comment section, but like, put a thumb, subscribe, and just put a.
Hi, it's Jacob Cummings from The Night Show on Virgin Radio. Choose not to attend the ARN Business Club and you'll choose...
Where's the about comment section, sir? We're having 6 minutes to go. I think I should be putting now. See if there is any update so far.
Bespoke, affordable packages from just 4,500 dirhams. With free sessions in Dubai and Abu Dhabi across February. Register now at radiorsvp.com or text ABC to 4324.
Looking to win big? And by big, we mean 5 million dirhams big. Simply transfer your salary or save with the Emirates NBD Millionaire account for a chance to be one of our 28 assured millionaires every year. Win from grand prizes of 5 million dirhams plus a chance to win 1
You didn't enter yet, bro. Yes. I'm not in. Mustafa, I'm not in.
businesses. Just SMS.
Muscan, I'm not in. Yeah, I'm not in.
Advanced AI.
You see what is happening here? This fundamental. You see everywhere is the red. Dollar is crazy. But you see the percentage are going to go up.
Unlimited data for 4 months of Samsung Care
Now
Plus
possible is,
on us. Also,
guys,
enjoy Go Learning and
buy
Smiles
yourself.
offers on a free
I'm looking for
Samsung
those
Business
sales.
Premium subscription.
Have you checked the
Download
chat?
the E&, UAE
I'm looking for those sales.
E&, go for more. T's and C's apply.
I'm looking for those sales.
All right, some great news if you're a
I'm
sneaker
looking for those
lover.
sets.
If you're struggling to keep your sneakers clean and
So we're looking at that market
fresh,
structure
ship
shift,
free.
guys.
It
Market
will
structure
remove all the
shift.
stains in one wipe. Grab yours from
Market
your nearest
structure shift.
supermarket.
We're looking for
Just
market
ship
structure
your
shift.
kicks.
There's no place like home. Oh wait, there is.
Market
The
structure
place to
shift.
the Oasis. Set up your
Yup.
company in Dubai with ease at DSO. Fast, seamless, and minimal paperwork. Just 15 minutes from downtown. It's
The chat is on YouTube right now. I've shown you how to join Telegram here. Tap join very fast
designed for growth.
because you'll be going with the chat on YouTube. So here, this is only fundamentals that you're watching, but it's direction. Brother, the gold will go down or up. Request, tell me please. Check it on YouTube. Check the chat. We are trading on YouTube. We are trading on YouTube. We are trading right now on YouTube, and we are live on YouTube. We are live right now on YouTube. The chat I'm explaining, we are live on YouTube. So the next news, the next is 4 minutes, guys. So I'm expecting this. Everyone who is just there on YouTube, watch it. I'm expecting the price to break it above it here. Market give us a structure, which is the shift from here. After creating this shift, I now look for mitigation of these cells. And we mitigate these cells, breaking here. So if we mitigate these cells from almost 31, 34, and you see it's coming to 10, that is 200 pips. And imagine if we clear this to almost 3, that is 270 pips down. Are you seeing what I'm trying to say, guys?
From just a girl to the sweet escape. Prepare to sing under the stars. Experience the open air magic. Book your tickets now at ticketmaster.ae.
Guess what? My new school is the coolest ever. There's a huge Olympic swimming pool and a gigantic football field where we can play. They teach us how to farm, code computers, and the best part, we get to play with robots in the AI lab. Plus,
Entertainment,
there's
the
also
people.
immersive room where we get to learn about VR and AR. A complete full
Entertainment, the people, no problem.
It's called Northgate British
Guys,
School.
you know we are not here to like someone.
Northgate British
We're here to
School.
trade.
Learning beyond borders.
Where can you find the fragrance?
If you don't like someone,
At L'Etoile, the UAE's
don't go where you
largest
don't like.
store. Now opening in Dubai
Yep.
Festival City Mall on February 14th. Enjoy L'Etoile's grand opening event at 6 p.m. and celebrate with masterclasses from world famous
2 minutes to go.
presents
I want to
and
see
bonuses.
that
Find your
price.
fragrance in L'Etoile.
I want to see the price.
Big. This is your chance with the UAE lottery with the lucky day jackpot of 100
2 minutes to go.
and 7 guaranteed lucky chance prizes of 100,000 dirhams.
2 minutes to go.
Here's what our winner had to
We are
say.
watching the chat on YouTube.
I played, I won.
You could be next. Buy your tickets at the
We are both live on YouTube and TikTok.
Operated by the Game NLC.
Red.
Licensed by the GCG.
Yeah, that red zone.
18 plus only. Play responsibly. T's and C's apply.
If the cartoon closes below here,
Chris Martin falling through a trapdoor in Melbourne.
stay tuned for a follow-up.
Really sick afterwards. He went yellow.
No, supposedly when he fell, he went on a little adventure of a lifetime.
The Christine Show, 6 to 10 a.m. weekdays.
Powered by Alan Sorry and
1 minute. Check now.
Virgin Radio.
Moin Khan. I'm explaining here on YouTube. You should be watching direct there. You should be watching what you are looking for. 1 minute, 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 1 minute. So let's see the volume. We should be breaking it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Yes, should be buying. It should be buying. It should be buying. Buy baby gold. It should be buying. It should be buying. Should be buying to the zone. It should be buying above this one. It should be breaking this and give us one candle market structure shift. Then we change and sell to you. Last time I chased this market. Should be buying. Should be buying to around 28. You should have buy to around, my buys I was looking for 29, 28, 29, 29. We have just marked it there. Yeah, give us the fake out. Give us the fake out above it. I'll buy from 1901, 1900. Even scalping a buy, I can. If it takes 14 minutes from now, I can scalp buys to almost like that's almost 100 or 200 pips a day. Buy. But the volume now is so much risk from where we are. Like we're inside the range still. That is inside the Asian high, Asian low. So we must continue one side from here and pick it out. So trading inside it is very risky because you'll be ranging for in that zone since morning, waiting for Trump. Yeah, wait. Wow.
Excluding energy, 0.3. The forecast was for 0.3, so that one's online. But remember, last month it was 0. No change. So on a year-over-year basis,
yeah, let it buy. Yeah, it should buy to almost. I can see it's very okay. Guys, you can see it's very okay. Let me watch news. Let's watch news. Let's hear what is happening. Let's follow up.
3.4% up from 3.3.
So it's good to give us a fake out here.
Pipeline
and target above so that also we can look for this and target below.
Jobless claims, though, better news. 213,000. Last week's 219 revised up to 220, so it's a drop of 7,000 overall. 1,850,000 on continuing claims, down from 1,886. So the jobless claims side of the fence mandate doing okay. The inflation side still a bit of a problem.
Mike McKee, thank you, sir. Stay close and we'll get some of those details in just a moment. So that's the right kind of downside surprise on jobless claims and the wrong kind of upside surprise.
You're one person following jobless claims.
Treasury's cheapened just a little bit.
Guys, anyone who is just here, the chat that I'm analyzing here, we are live on YouTube. Join it on YouTube. Watch what we are just saying. So this fake out is what I told you. So if we get this fake out case, we clear above, we'll clear until almost 31.
Looking at S&P 500 futures holding on to very mild losses. We're down by about 0.1%, and the Nasdaq 100 just about unchanged. So Lisa, that's an upside surprise on CPI, followed by an upside surprise on PPI.
And this really feeds into that core PCE figure that Jay Powell was talking about yesterday. That they
so expect this breakout here. When we get this a very good breakout, we'll be ranging, we'll be taking this liquidity, and our market structure shift again. We come down for this and close below almost 3 or 3 to 9 or 3.
Is it above expectations with inflation PPI?
but the revisions also are to the upside pretty much across the board. Which
But
again,
inside here is
speaks
just
to this
calculating.
question of
Inside here is
why
just
are we getting
calculating.
more
This is
of a
almost
pop
60
that
pips
year?
inside.
Well, if you are just tuning in, welcome
60
to the
to
program.
100
We
pips
do get
inside.
lots of unexpected
But it's so
PPI,
risky.
an upside surprise there, almost across the board, following an
These
upside
are very
surprise on
sharp
CPI just
trader.
yesterday. Mike McKee is still with us. Mike, you've had a chance to go through the details. What jumps out?
Well, it's interesting. It is final demand trade services that really push things up, according to the Fed. And remember, those are derived from margins at wholesalers and retailers. Over a third of the January increase
We'll always be live on
for
YouTube
final
and
demand
TikTok.
services, which were
YouTube,
up
I'm
by
explaining the
0.3,
chat.
a sixth
TikTok, you can
consecutive
just-
increase
we are
came from that
on this
category that
news
included trade, automobile retailing, truck transportation.
I'll be letting
Those
people
were
come up
some
also.
contributors to it. We did see a bit of a decline in fuels, though. Goods
I'll be accepting
were
some
up
guests.
0.6 in January. That's the fourth consecutive increase. And it's another
Since
month
right
where
now
goods have
YouTube
moved
is
up in
working,
price
it's
more
so
than
it's so good
services,
to
reversing
the chat.
what we had seen before.
Though I know
Okay,
it's coming a bit
thank you. To extend the
late in
conversation, joining us
seconds.
now, Andrew Holmholz of Citi. Andrew, you've had in the books for a while that you expect the Federal Reserve will reduce interest rates this year. I believe you think it's going to happen
But you
now
can connect
sometime
both
later on in the
your
spring,
phone and your laptop as
around
we are
May time.
trading.
How does this CPI number of yesterday and PPI this morning help your case?
Yeah, this definitely still is all in the column of the Fed is not in a hurry to reduce interest rates. That's what we've heard from Chair Powell. That's what we saw at the January FOMC meeting and in congressional testimony. So they're going to need to see some more evidence that inflation is cooling. I think they will get some of that in the PCE reading. Now, you want to be careful here. We have CPI, we have PCE, we have year on year, we have 3 month. You can look at all these different metrics on inflation. When you dig down into the details, the fact that shelter inflation is slowing down, I think that is going to give Fed officials confidence that we're getting some slowing. In terms of what this PPI number means, I think part of the reason the market is reluctant to react is you really have to look at these detailed categories and how they're going to play into that PCE reading that I think is going to be softer than the CPI reading we saw yesterday.
Well, Andrew, let's try and stay on the details then. When you think about the sources of inflation, energy, labour, goods, services, what do you think the source of disinflation will be?
Still inside
over the next
the
year or
range.
so?
I think the single biggest factor that is causing me to be confident, and I think will cause Fed officials to be confident that inflation is slowing, is a slowdown in shelter prices. Again, even though we saw a stronger overall reading for inflation, we saw shelter prices that were slower yesterday.
I've seen that.
In the CPI reading, it was really things like motor vehicle insurance, used car prices.
If you want to just go and follow what I've just said.
And categories that don't get, in some cases, as high a weight in the
Check my
PCE
chart.
reading. So I think we'll see some volatility in CPI, but that through line, as Chicago Fed President Goolsbee would say, is still lower in inflation.
Remember Kuniki number. Okay. After
Maybe
this.
this is something that's a bit stickier.
Yeah, so what would be concerning
What's happening
is
is the
if
football.
you saw just a lot of residual strength in wages and in services prices. Now, we still have somewhat elevated wage growth, but
I said both sides you join, guys. Like,
we know the labor market has softened. Maybe it's kind of stabilized more recently, but softened before stabilizing. That should all mean that we get a glide down in wages, we get a glide down in services price pressure. If we're wrong about that, and you were to see wage growth that was actually picking up again, that's where
this
I would
about
get
these
concerned. That's where I
wages.
think Fed officials would
There's
get
been a
concerned.
discussion
That's
since
the
in
reason
Senate.
why that was the number that people looked at in the jobs report, the payrolls report that we got last Friday, although it was explained away by the hours worked going down. I am curious about
because the payrolls will go down. If you are going to get the rate, the wage.
When you have fairly broad-based inflationary pressure, people had theorized that you would get this disinflation in services that was enough to offset a reinflation in goods. It doesn't seem like that's happening to the same degree that people previously expected. Why do you dismiss that?
Well, I think shelter services are on track. The non-shelter services, that is where we should be concerned. And again, it's this whole issue of wage pressure, labor markets, and does that bubble up into services prices? We saw that again in the January reading, this what we call residual seasonality, where people increase prices at the beginning of the year. They increase prices by more at the beginning of the year. We get these really strong January readings. So I'm really looking to see not just in the January inflation number, but what do we see in February, what do we see in March. I think those services prices are going to cool again in February. and March. They were cooler in November and December. So if you put together, 5 out of 6 months that's cooler there, and you have wages that are slowing, that's a pretty good picture for the Fed. You have to watch these next couple of reports.
Andrew, today's the big one apparently, reciprocal tariffs. We've had this conversation about inflation without talking much about trade. Now, Andrew, you've got as a baseline interest rate reductions for 2025. How do you think about tariffs and the potential feed-through into higher prices? We've got 10% on China. We could have more still to come.
Yeah, so the details are what are really going to matter here. We don't know the details. I do expect we're going to get some kind of broad-based tariff. That's been pretty core to the Trump administration messaging, to their economic policy. They need that both for incentives to produce in the U.S. as well as to raise revenue. The question is, are there any carve-outs to those tariffs? Are we including Canada and Mexico? That's almost 30% of trade if you include or
US want to
exclude Canada
cut
and Mexico. So
almost
that makes a big
2 million
difference.
working.
Also, are there carve-outs for certain products? That can make a big difference because some products you would expect those tariffs to be almost fully passed through into consumer prices. Most tariffs,
So we'll be
most
getting
products,
law,
you would expect those
job
tariffs would not
claims
be fully
every week.
passed through. So
For
the
almost 4
inflationary
weeks.
effect will be less the more you get carve-outs and the more you focus on those products where you get less pass-through. If the inflationary impetus is not too great, then I think Fed officials can say it's a one-time price level increase. It's not an inflationary pressure issue. The challenge for the Fed is going to be if inflation is not otherwise slowing, can you say that? So I think you need inflation to be slowing down just by basic macroeconomic dynamics. Then you need these tariffs to not be too great an extent. Then you will get a limited reaction.
Andrew, that sounds a lot like transitory. And that argument's not a good one these days, even if they think it's the right one. You saw back in the middle of September that inflation expectations bottomed, at least
Guys,
market perception of
TikTok are saying
inflation expectations.
this is
Andrew,
a secret.
the Fed chair, as Lisa pointed
If I do
out,
this.
Chairman Powell kind of pushed back at the idea that they contributed to higher inflation expectations
Hello?
with 100 basis points of rate reductions. Andrew, can I get your thoughts on that just to wrap up? Do you think they did contribute to higher inflation expectations?
I think it wasn't so much the Fed rate cuts. I think it's more the expectation of tariffs. We see that in the consumer surveys where people say they're worried that prices on durable goods are going to go up.
This is
So
still
I would
what
see
I'm
that as more
expecting. I don't know why
tariff-related,
this
and
market
it's
is
the
not
short-term expectations.
expecting
What are your
this.
expectations? Not
If
the
he's giving out
long-term
a fake out,
expectations that
we should be
officials
clear
worry
again.
about more.
Andrew, appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Andrew Honhos there of Citi. That's the Fed's problem, Bravo. I think you've nailed it. When you really think about the distinction
low
here,
point.
the Federal Reserve might sit there and say, this is a one-off price increase to the price level and we can look through it. Consumers aren't doing the same thing right now. Maybe that changes, but at the moment they're not doing the same thing. And consumer expectations is something that spooked
When
the
use
Fed last
platform do
time
you use?
around.
I use 3
Does it spook them
sites.
this time around?
Hello
At
Kim,
the
how are
same
you?
time,
I'm
we've seen
good.
Companies actually
Long time.
successfully raise their prices. That's what we have to keep going back to. Not only are consumers maybe not looking past this, but companies
Kim,
are trying to get ahead of this.
Where are you watching the news? I'm watching from 3
Prices
sites.
in anticipation
Jay with Jay.
of those tariffs
I'm
to
having
get bigger cash
on
flows
YouTube.
for
I'm watching
yes,
3
whatever
sites,
might
and
come
I've
out.
subscribed on
Unclear if this is going to be a
NCB.
real mirror image of what happened in 2007.
I watch both
Brian Weinstein of Morgan
from
Stanley joins us now to talk about
Bloomerang
market impact in the
and
bond market
Fox.
right now. Brian, yields are dropping. We're down 5 basis points on a 10-year. 457. We're down 4 at the front end. 431. I guess why is the first
But
question.
NCBN
The
is
second question is,
I
do you do
subscribe
the
as
same
a
thing?
premium.
Yeah, why? Who knows? I mean, the markets
So it's
are
pro.
choppy, they move around. Listen, I think what's happening.
One is
is
pro,
we've
the
done a
rest
really good
are
job
just
of
free.
pricing a lot of this inflation risk, right? I mean, break-evens are higher, yields are higher.
Does your
I
book still
think
available?
what
Yeah.
the market is going to switch to is worrying about the growth side of this equation. So you can't raise prices and raise uncertainty and continue to raise growth expectations. And you know that I've been bearish on interest rates.
This is a
I think
meter.
we'll get to
This is a
5.25.
meter.
I don't think that
These
time
are
is
just
now. I
meter
actually
always.
buyer
Each
of
meter
interest
that you're
rates here.
always
I think
using
rates
for
will fall a bit.
percentages. That's
I
a
think
each
we're
meter.
overextended on growth. I
This
think
part
risk assets
is
have
always
done
fundamentals.
well,
These are
but they kind of
technicals,
started to peter out. And
but
so I think what
these
the
are
market is
fundamentals.
anticipating is that we're going to shift this conversation to the growth impact of all this uncertainty.
So
and
when I
price.
want to go fundamentals,
Well,
I compare the
that.
percentage that
It
is
is
coming here and
tangible
here.
that there is a
Before I
growth
go
impact
to
that's starting to
start
feed
checking
its
my
way
technical parts
into
and market.
markets, but also the companies that.
So
that
this other
everyone's
side is
looking at.
technicals only.
Listen, I think
Then
you've seen
it's
some earnings
yeah.
rates
So
really
when
slow
I'm
down
correlating
for
a
consumer.
price,
I think you
a
see that in
trade.
the yield curve, right? I mean, listen, the
For
long-term
X-Factor.
trend here is steeper. We can go a lot
Try for
steeper
X-Factor.
given
I have it
prices and
in
things
one
like
of-
that.
one
But
of,
we still, right? So you don't see that fear.
I think it's, I have one in one of. I have the sentiments in Forex Factory. I'm using sentiments also in my Forex. I'm using also the sentiments in my Forex.
They definitely ease the time though. It's a bit inexplicable, and they're stuck a little bit as tariffs come in because it's not going to look good. So the Fed
my
can't
Forex
go,
and I'm
you see some
using
weakness in
so that
some
because
consumer.
I have my
So I think
channels
you're
and
very,
everything
very
that
fringe. I don't think it's today.
in my
It's not
Forex.
in the next hour. This is coming up in the next couple of months. I think we shift into that group.
That's a very good website.
Just the early edge of it.
Very good
a lot of
website.
people were saying you would see that
Very good
in the initial
website.
jobless claims, and that really is going to be the data point, the high frequency data point to watch.
It
We
does an
saw
up
it,
up also
213,000 below expectations, pretty much
I use in
in line
MacBook.
with
It
the
does an up.
provisions of last week. We're not seeing it affect the labor market, and real wages
It
are
does an up.
actually increasing to some degree.
You can download.
At what point
It does
do
an
you
up.
need to see
Very
confirmation
good
in
up.
some of this labor market metric
Even it does
in
until
order
premium
to continue
part of it.
believing that the growth shock is going to be
What's happening with the full pullback?
that plays out in markets?
It's just
Right,
still
because
within
I
the
think
range.
we'll see
Remember to
eventually, I
yeah.
think companies are doing a better job
Yeah,
of not
you see
overreacting.
what is happening in this
Again,
pullback.
this is not a call
What I'm
for
expecting from this pullback is only
you know, a down
to
trade.
close
It's
this
just
candle
saying,
this
you
way,
can go off 5 or 10%,
so that we can still get
dollars
above
tends to
here.
trickle higher.
This
I
is
don't think
Asian
you'll
high
see
and
massive
this is Asian
layoffs.
low.
So you'll see it in
So
jobs,
from
but
these
I think you're going to see
liquidities,
it more in
I'm
earnings.
expecting the price
You're
to
gonna see
just
more
break it,
consumer behavior.
making a
So
shift,
yes,
something
the
like
trade
it's
jobs,
clear
but
to the
this
high
jobless claims
for
amazingly
liquidity
stable.
mark.
There's a lot of dynamics
Then you
going
now
on.
look
I
for
think the
a
labor
one
market with
induced.
immigration and
Induced
things we
part
don't
and
truly
look for
understand
below.
how they're playing
That
through.
one is something that is going to
So,
happen.
I'm
It
not
can
looking
take
at
until
Thursday
almost
being my
7,
today's
but
the
it's
day,
okay.
and I'm not a big risk
I'm
guy.
not
I
going
just
to
think
rush.
that this is the stage in which
To get 300
we
or
move
that
growth
200
really
pips, it's
high,
not something to just
growth
jump anywhere.
expectations are high, inflation expectations are
It
high.
will go to
I don't
942.
see-
ML, you've just
listen,
seen me
Andrew,
saying this.
I don't think
Oh
we're peaking
man, I don't
in May.
know
I
how.
think the pieces are there to say we've pushed this as
I think
far
you're
as we
using
push it,
you're using trend
in
lines.
terms of growth and inflation expectations and interest rates.
But how are they able
Still
to
playing
use
playing
this
around the
year
value
when
gap.
there's so much
Yeah, fair value
policy
gap around
uncertainty?
there. That's
I mean,
all.
today we're waiting on this
I'm not
potential,
I'm not in any rush at all
White House.
because I'm here
How is the
to
Fed
watch, to
able
listen,
do
to
anything
see
until there's real
market.
clarity?
Yeah, what am I doing, man? That's my food. This is my office. So what until I get to entry, smash it, close my day. Man.
Inflation expectations are sticky,
Oh.
which they are.
Hey.
Even if inflation comes down towards
Naomba amenisorola
I don't think
asubuhi.
anyone really expects it to go below
Lakini singorota yangu. Ni nani huyo alikuwa anasema singorota? Ilikuwa maina alikuwa na.
unless you get a real growth shock.
Guys, for anyone who is just here, join my Telegram and join my YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. I'll be live on YouTube most morning. I was live on YouTube. Evening, you'll be chatting the chats running every time. TikTok, I'm coming only to we analyze the chart, we talk. I'll be letting the guests have their time here. I'll be leaving people to talk.
I just want to finish on what you do with risk assets.
Yeah, we have our time as always. You have full time. If you are trading, you need a community. You'll get a community.
I think people are still going to gravitate.
Not
to
me,
quality
not
and
only
income,
me.
especially
You'll be getting the
income.
guys.
I think
My
equity
friend.
side, and therefore, I think on the high yield side, I think some of these assets where cash flow is not as strong, where credit quality is not as good. I think
BKM.
we're going to get a correction both in the riskier part of the equity market and in the kind of high yield side of the fixed income market. So someone still thinks if we get to high yields in say 6 or 8 months when we're through this growth scare and get to tighter credit spreads, I don't think I'd play that now. I think I like duration a bit more. I still like quality, but I'm a little bit more bearish on credit spreads
Is it
for the next couple of months.
I need tomorrow go to 29.70. If we close below, if we get only one induced and we get market structure shift, I don't expect 29.70. But if we close below above 34, we'll go to even to 70. I like agree that. So I'll follow the price where the price will go. That's why I'm not jumping inside that the marked zone. You see the circle there on YouTube? Yeah.
Compared with a year ago, the figure increased 3.5%.
It's still within the range.
Data comes after yesterday's hotter than expected CPI print.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, Hamas said that it will free hostages
Thank
on
you.
Saturday as scheduled. At least 3 Israelis held by the group are said to be released in the next round of phased exchange for hundreds of jailed Palestinians. Hamas had previously threatened an indefinite delay in the swap, citing Israeli truce violations. The leaders of Canada's provinces and territories have met with U.S. lawmakers in Washington to
Go for more.
The UAE's #1 hit music station, Virgin Radio.
Virgin Radio. No, not Vince. The blonde, no. Just go to Apple Store. If you're using a MacBook or anything, just go to Apple Store, you'll get it. Can you play Believer song? Do you know why I like playing radio when I'm live on YouTube? I'm live on YouTube, that's why I'm playing that song. I'm playing radio. How can I join with you? Join my Telegram right now on my bio, yeah. News is yeah, but we still have the rails that are coming, but it's still within that range. Nothing literally happened. Like it's ranging within that 65 since morning. Hey Ali, come on. Are you in any trade? No, I'm not in any trade. I'm not in any trade right now. Check the zones that we have already marked. It's heading now, breaking it, almost breaking that zone. You see the marked zone on YouTube? The circle part. Guys, if you join the YouTube also like. It will go that far value when it comes up. All do matter. Mustafa, you know, all do matter will. Hello, it's off in charge. Are you by yourself? Aya, one break. That's already break it, guys.
It is Virgin Radio 104.4, your Thursday ride home. Soccer legend is coming to Real Madrid World, Dubai Parks and Resorts this Saturday. If you want to meet the legendary Roberto Carlos, 2 p.m. on Saturday, you've got to book your tickets.
So we'll be
reaction. Oh, that's cool. 2 p.m. Saturday, Dubai Parks and Resorts. Go check it out.
Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel like this will last forever. Looking in your eyes.
That's where I can expect the reaction. If we don't get a fake out there. Have you seen? Where I can expect the reaction. So that's where I can expect the reaction maybe for. If at any point it goes, maybe there is where I can expect a reaction. Big boss, how are you doing, girl? How are you, man? Where? Oh, B, join. What you are talking about? we are watching from our YouTube channel. Check it on our YouTube channel. I've marked it in YouTube. Guys, we are live here on YouTube. The charts I'm explaining here is the one we are watching. It's the one so many guys are on YouTube also checking it. The guys that are here also, they are watching the chart on YouTube. Check on my Telegram, I have the link already shared. Go and check it. I've already marked the zone that maybe if we get a reaction, we are getting a reaction from there. You know what? This is the you need this marked zone. The marked zone is the price Asian high liquidity and Asian zone that we've been trading since London. So if what I was looking is that this market to close to give us a fake out here to react inside here, or if it closes below, we react from here. But I was expecting the market to give us one candle from this news, but it never broke its high again. I wanted to get a very good inducement. We get this market structure shift here, then we mitigate the sellers here. We come below, we bring these sellers to almost this liquidity. We clear it to 0.1 here. Yeah.
Virgin Radio 104.4. Hey, it's Brent Black. Deborah says she's single and looking for somebody for Valentine's, huh?
Yeah, kind of. Why not?
Give me the top line, what you need for a man for Valentine's Day. Go.
A very nice dinner. Yeah, that's all.
That's it.
On YouTube.
I was going to say, like, does he need to be funny, tall? You're just like, I just need dinner, dude.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Saturday, April 26th at Ant Park, outside of Abu Dhabi. And the lineup keeps getting bigger. Ed Sheeran.
This is Ed Sheeran, and I'm finally heading back to Abu Dhabi for my first ever show there. Kaiser Chiefs. And now confirmed, our Republic One Republic. Performing at the Off-Limits Music Festival in Abu Dhabi. Grab your tickets now at offlimitsmusicfestival.com. See you soon.
Brought to you by Theory 11, official radio station, Virgin Radio.
Time check with WEO Bank. It's coming up to 6 p.m. WEO is not just born to bank you, but born to back you. Discover more at weo.io.
Hi, it's Nana from Virgin Radio here. By attending the ARN Business Club, you can benefit from free creative commercial production worth 21,000 dirhams. With a tailored marketing campaign with additional discounts and added value, our 9 radio stations can make your advertising work harder in 2025 and take your business to the next level. With free sessions in Dubai and Abu Dhabi across February, register now at radiorsvp.com or text ABC to 4324.
InsuranceMarket.ae. When floods hit Dubai, we acted fast, earning us a record number of Google reviews for our accident response and claim services. Alfred's claims commitment only with InsuranceMarket.ae.
Just give it.
Looking for a trading partner where more isn't just a word, but a promise? At CFI, more possibilities mean better trading. Trade over 15,000 products on 6 world-class platforms with superior conditions and 0 commissions. Backed by more than 25 years of expertise and over $1 trillion in quarterly trading volume, CFI, the leading broker in the UAE, where more meets better. Visit CFI.trade today. CFI Financial Markets LLC is licensed by the UAE Securities and Commodities Authority. Trading involves high risk.
The wait is over. From the 6th of February until the 15th of June, Sharjah Art Foundation presents Sharjah Biennial 16 to Carry. Explore more than 600 works by impressive artists from around the world, alongside a wide-ranging program of workshops, film screenings, performances, and conversations. Discover all this within historic venues in various cities and towns across the Emirates of Sharjah.
It's just having a
Plan your visit now at sharjahart.org.
So, guys, I'll share this chat in Telegram right
Three
now.
things to do this weekend: shopping, shopping,
I'll
and
share in Telegram right now.
Okay, how about winning $1 million dirhams?
What?
DIB Millionaire Days are here.
Okay,
Use
Ali,
your
okay,
DIB
okay,
Visa
Ali.
card and turn every
So I'll share
purchase
this
into
chat
a
on
winning
Telegram.
opportunity. Get 1 entry for every
6, I love how
1,000
Kandol
dirhams
is
spent
opening
locally and
6.
2 entries for every 1,000 dirhams spent
Let me just watch
internationally.
this, Kandol.
From February 10th to April 10th, 2025. Dubai Islamic Bank PJSC. For details and TNC, visit dib.ae/MIL.
The battle is back with a new name. Now, as Dubai Games. The 2025 edition brings
Let's watch that,
exceptional
Kandol.
challenges and additional heats. More than 200 teams will push their limits in Battle of the Government, Battle of the Community, Battle of the Cities, and Battle of the Juniors. For one goal, winning the title.